Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Tech Wafer. Hopefully you're having a great day. Adil here, your host, and in this video I'm about to unbox a smartphone that is perfect for a person who's looking to buy a budget smartphone that has all the necessary features that one must be looking for a budget segment device. And this phone has been launched after 1.5 years gap by Realme, and the phone that I'm talking about, the Realme C51. We are about to unbox it, and I will be providing the first impression of the device as well, and we are also going to find out whether or not this device is worth buying in our initial impressions. So without further ado, let's just jump on to the unboxing and the first impressions. Here we go. Okay guys, so let's start the unboxing, but first let's take a look at the box. It has 64 GB of storage along with 4 GB of RAM and 4 GB of extended RAM. At the back of the box you can find that it has 33 watt of fast charging, 50 megapixel AI camera, and it has 90 Hz of refresh rate. That is impressive. Let's just jump onto the phone, and the color that we have is mint green. Okay, so here we go. First of all, you will get the quick guides, then you will find a soft silicone case. Now we have the phone itself, but we'll get to that later on. And next in the box we have a 33 watt SuperVOOC charger, and I'm impressed by the design of the charger. And last but not the least, obviously, is a USB Type-C connecting cable. Okay, so that's pretty much it about the unboxing experience. Now let's just head back to the smartphone, and here we go. Let's talk about the back, and I'm just loving its design because it has this really cool aesthetic, and the build quality is as impressive as it can get in this price range. When you're holding this smartphone, you feel like you're holding on to a premium flagship smartphone, and that's the best thing that I like about this smartphone. It has this two-tone shade. One is this glass panel, and then you get a matte finish, and this material is completely fingerprint and smudges free. However, the glossy finish at the top do get the fingerprint smudges, and to get rid of them and to stay protected, I would recommend you to use the silicone case that's provided with the phone. If we flip the phone to the right side, you'll find a power button along with the volume rockers, and I'm pretty sure that this will act as a fingerprint too. So C51 comes with a dedicated micro SD card slot along with the dual SIM slots, so you can expand the storage as per your convenience. Now let's just move on to the bottom, and at the bottom you will find a speaker grill with the Type-C connector, a microphone, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. And I just love the replacement because in such a small form factor they have fitted a 3.5mm headphone jack. Now let's just turn on the device. Okay, that was a strong vibration. Speaking about the display, you are getting a 6.74 inches massive IPS LCD panel at the front with the reasonable screen to body ratio, and at the top of that you are getting 90 Hz of refresh rate, which is not seen in this price segment. And the peak brightness of the display is 560 Hz, which is not bad considering it's an IPS panel. The overall pixel density is 260, and with C51 you do get to enjoy the 1080p resolution when watching videos on YouTube and Netflix. However, the base resolution is 720p, and that is to be expected from a phone in this range. And while we're talking about the display, at the front you get a 5 megapixel f2.2 apertures wide camera, and you can check the quality of this camera in the camera section because I'm going to post some samples. Let's perform my angle test, and here we go. Now it's time that we test the sound of the phone, and let's just move on to that. Let me show you. And if I drop the volume to 100, the sound will become a lot clearer. So there we go with the sound test of the Realme C51. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. Speaking about the camera at the back, you get a 50 megapixel f1.8 aperture wide camera, and then there is this 0.08 megapixel f3.0 depth camera to capture portraits and deliver bokeh effect. And you do get an LED flash, but the overall camera placement is quite decent. Well, the camera user interface is quite similar to any other Realme smartphone. We do get the night mode, the video mode, and speaking about the video, we can record up to 1080p video at 30 frames per second from the rear camera. And if we switch the cameras, well, we can record 720p video at 30 frames per second from the front camera as well. How well the quality of the camera is, let's just put the smartphone to the test. And now I'm recording from the rear of the Realme C51 and it is being recorded at 1080p 30 frames per second. Do let me know how did you find the quality of the phone's camera. You can play games like Mobile Legend on high frame rate and high graphic setting. You can even enable the ultra setting and super frame rate, but on those settings such games will stuck because this smartphone is not made for the gaming purposes. It is a generic smartphone for the general public. Okay, so it's been almost 5 minutes playing this game and so far I did not find any lag on high setting and high frame rate, and that is not bad considering the price of the smartphone. But I'd like to clarify that this smartphone is not particularly built for the gamers, and if you are one of them, you should look for some other options available. However, if you're a casual smartphone user, then you should definitely consider it because the overall performance will not let you down. For the benchmark enthusiasts out there, the Realme C51 got 423 single core scores and 1482 multi-core scores. If we cross compare it with any smartphone that has Helio G85 chipset, the comparison would be 421 versus 412 and 1482 versus 1325. So in multi-core scores, UniSoC's Tiger T612 beats the Mali's G85 chipset, and that's not only on paper because I have personally tested multiple smartphones with G85. The performance of this particular smartphone is better, and the reason behind these improvements when compared with the G85 is the user interface that this smartphone has. Realme has installed the Realme UI T edition, which is the optimized version of the Realme UI made only for the budget segment devices, so they can perform better even with less resources. And you can just check it. I am using this smartphone constantly and there is no lag. I have opened multiple apps and I'm just closing them. As far as the software experience is concerned, overall it is great. However, it comes bundled with a lot of bloatwares that you can easily uninstall just like that. So there we go with the software experience of the Realme C51. Speaking about the battery, this smartphone is packed with a 5000 mAh battery that is to be charged with this 33 watt power brick. And as per the product brief, it can be charged from 0 up to 50% in only 30 minutes and most likely it can be charged up to 100% in 1 hour and 20 minutes mark. But that's just my assumption. We'll put that on to test in the complete review of the Realme C51. And okay, so that was pretty much it about the unboxing and the first impressions of the Realme C51. As far as my hands-on experience of the phone is concerned, it is quite a decent device, and I would like to say it's kind of a premium device in an affordable price tag considering its design and a reasonable performance. And with that being said, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the video, and I will catch you in the next one with the complete review, and see you then.